Wow, welcome back to the comic book guys. Such a long wait, but worth the wait. Oh man, how good is this? It's great to be back with you all. So Steve, how are you going today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm back in my shop.
That's good.
And selling records and
nice.
Other things.
No way, that's awesome. Yeah, family keeping well?
Yeah, we're all doing well. It's going good, and I'm hoping to get back to live concerts next month.
Yeah.
So,
we need more
music. Man, that's awesome. No, it's definitely sounds good. And last time we we all chatted. You're in lockdown, and yeah, man, it's just absolutely awesome to see that everything's going a lot better now. And man, it's awesome.
It really is.
Yeah. So yeah.
We're a little rusty. We haven't done this for a while. This is a new we took a sabbatical. And now we're now we figure
Well, anyway, Hayden, how are you going, mate?
Thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty good. So today I took a stroll and I was walking through a park, and it was one of those nice parks where it was had some greenery, had a nice little ridge, and there's a pond. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go reflect down by that pond. So I sat down, I fed the ducks, and I looked into the pond, and I looked at my reflection, and my reflection looked back at me and said, "Hey, I bet you Phil can draw Batman in 5 minutes." So my reflection is here to tell Phil.
Before the video started, I'll be honest, I asked you, hey, Jim, you were saying Jim Lee can draw Batman in 5 minutes. I'm like, hey, you should challenge me. And then I just didn't expect you to wait, but hey, I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Well, I was like, you got to keep it interesting, because if I do it the, hey, Jim Lee can draw, you know what I mean? I can't be my authentic self. I want to throw up after saying that. No, but yeah. So what do you got, Phil?
Yeah. You got a couple of minutes left.
I'm still going.
Okay. Filler. Okay, Steve and I will do improv. Hey, Steve.
What do you want, Hayden?
My name's not Hayden. My name is Zerg Lexitron, and I'm just chilling. I'm a DJ. I've been on the road for the past 25 months. The last 12 have been definitely difficult with COVID, but hey, you can't stop techno. Do you like techno, Steve? Are you a techno guy?
No, I don't like techno at all.
Okay, well, but you would like my techno. My techno is it's techno, but with donkey sounds put in there.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I
knew it.
It's an abstract take on society.
Okay, so it goes. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you go. Yeah. So Steve, would you like to go on the road with me? You could be my you could be my, what do you call it? The opener. What would you do if you were an opener? If someone was like, Steve, you got to be on tour. What would you open with?
Well, you see, I've got this down pat. I used to angle grind off myself.
Wait.
I used to cover bits of my body with metal and then angle grind off me. So I'd angle grind off my arm and angle grind off my stomach, and So I've got it all done. I'm there.
Wait, hang on. Wait, was this like did you like perform, or was it just kind of like, hey, the neighborhood kids are over, let me show them I'm gonna angle grind off myself? Like what?
No,
Wait,
no,
so how long do I have?
a minute.
Oh,
and a
dang
half.
it.
You have 2 minutes and
Oh,
30
Steve's
seconds
got it.
left. Yeah. I got time.
Okay. Oh, the pen's not working.
Come on, Phil.
I used to
I'll
a band called
paused.
Kosher, and while they were playing and singing, I used to wander onto the stage and grind off myself while they were in the middle of songs.
How
It was
did you
a bit
not?
of entertainment?
How do we not know that about you, Steve? Like, how have we known you for this long, and we only just find this
There are
out?
lots of things that you don't know about me. I've got 50 years on you guys.
You Gandalf, Steve the Wise.
Steve the lunatic.
I am flabbergasted. That was like, okay. Well, so that goes perfect then, because I'll be playing my donkey techno, and then in the background you'll be like, doing your thing, and then it's Phil will be live drawing for us too. We'll take it on the road, and it'll be a perfect show.
Yeah.
No, I think I've done really well. I should be one of those artists on the street that people pay for.
Okay.
There we go. See, this
have a look.
this podcast is going to get you so much side income. You have no idea, man.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Well,
1 minute
I wonder
left.
when I'm actually. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
you-
You need to show us now.
Got 1 minute left. He's got. I ran out of black, so I had to use gold and pink.
oh, okay, interesting, Batman.
Yeah.
I had no choice.
It happens. See, but this will test your, when you're making all these art pieces on the street, you're gonna run into these types of scenarios. So this is what we're training you. Steve and I and Larry and I are all training you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
10 seconds.
Larry's like our kung fu master.
He's looking very studious there. He's staring down and looking like he's really putting his all into this.
I put my heart and soul into this. All right. How long do I have left?
Oh, you just ran out about 2 seconds ago.
Time's up.
Time's up.
Boom.
All right. Are you ready for my masterpiece?
I am ready, Freddy.
Yeah.
He's very punk rock.
That is a very, very big mouth.
He's Steven Tyler.
That's Joker Batman.
No, he's actually. I got inspiration from you, Steve. He's actually grinding himself.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, you can now compare me to Jim Lee. Thank you. This is actually going up for auction. This is going to pay for my to help for me to be for my insanity. So if you want to buy this, it helps me out to not picture this again. So if anybody's interested, please let me know.
There you go.
Oh, it's even signed here by Phil the Nutcase.
Phil the Nutcase. Or you could say Phil the Big Deal.
There you go. So it's all signed. It's all official. So you'll find it somewhere. I don't know where it will be, but if you want it, just let us know via email or message. Yeah. Anyway, jumping back to reality, and no more bad pictures of me drawing anymore. Yeah, so it's good that everybody's going well. Sorry for my outburst of big mouth Batman. Yeah, so I was gonna say, have you guys heard or seen the latest full statue size of Robert Pattinson's Batman? Like, there's quite a few images that came forward, and I got a little bit excited for a bit. So we'll see the photos in a sec that will come up, but yeah, oh, there you
Ooh.
go. So that's actually a statue of what he will actually look like. So I thought that actually seemed pretty cool. But to me, I wasn't a big fan of the mask. Still, I don't like the material and the stitching. But you know, I seem to dig it. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like his shoulders. Like, I'm a big fan. This is sound really weird, but I love my Batman with big shoulders. Like, because it makes him seem like a hulking type of guy without being like huge, you know. So I really like how they make his like shoulders big. So do you know if so? It's kind of hard to see from the statue, but does he still have that kind of like weird cowl from the trailer? Is that still?
Yes, he still has the weird cowl. That's the only issue, is that I'm not impressed with the weird cowl. You know what? I personally would draw and create a better cowl than what they can do. I'm just saying. You saw my work. I can do it.
Dude, I believe in you.
Thank you. So are you telling me to not give up and to keep going?
I'm telling you, yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? I will continue to do bad drawings for the rest of my life. I am touched. You know what? I'll even advertise myself as bad drawings, and if people want a bad drawing of them, I'll do it.
Dude, you could actually like do something there. Like, you know what I mean? You could be like, hey, I'll instead of like a character, like I will draw you like you and your boyfriend so terribly, and then they'll be like, and then next thing you know, you'll be like making so much money because people are like, oh my gosh, that's like so opposite. That we're so trendy. Let's do it.
You know what's funny? I should just like draw and use the same, like draw like a boyfriend and a girlfriend sitting down there, like arm around each other, and I should just use the same face every time for the boy and girl.
It's always just Batman screaming, hey.
Hey, wait, why do I look like Batman? Everyone loves Batman.
Because you're a hero to me.
So anyway, jumping back on track. So Steve, what did you think of the new bat suit from what you could see?
I think it looks all right. It's I tend to reserve judgment until the full film is out, because you see so many previous.
Now, well put, man. No, it's really cool way to see it. And you know, I wanted to go back to a discussion that we all brought up before we started the live video. Is we all agreed to say we preferred Batman with longer ears. What would, so I'll ask you all, what would be your favorite Batman costume, or in like a comic or movie that you've seen, like in terms of the ears? Like, I'll start off with you, Steve. What was your favorite Batman costume?
I'm inclined to say the Adam West one.
Okay.
Yep. Powers up, kapow!
Yeah.
Shark repellent.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh no, that's cool. Got a little bit of Adam West, because he was pure West. Now, Hayden, how about yourself, mate?
So I think there are a lot of good ones out there, and keep in mind, like I do like I don't like. I still, even though I prefer long ears, I do think there are a lot of good short ears. Like Jim Lee, we were talking about earlier. His short ear Batman's really cool looking. Greg Capullo's
Yeah.
really good looking, and both of those are based off of The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller. So that's a cool one. Like I really like that. But my favorite Batman suit / design of all time is Batman from The Long Halloween, drawn by Tim Sale, and he's got the huge shoulders, he's got the huge cape, and his ears just stick out. But it's really cool because the way that, because Batman is like, he's a detective, but he also is like comes out at night, and he's like the guy that scares all the bad guys. And so like, there's so many cool drawings in The Long Halloween of like, you'll see Batman standing on like a rooftop in the dark, and you just see his huge shoulders and his huge ears, and he almost looks like a monster, but like so cool. Yeah, it looks just like that. But yeah, no, I'd say Long Halloween. What about you, Phil?
I love the Noel Batman series, man. I love the suit, and it just seemed really like thick, like with the shoulders pointing out and the ears, man. It just suited it. It was just awesome. You know which one I'm talking about?
No, I didn't catch it.
What was that, Steve?
I didn't catch what you said.
Oh, sorry. So the Noel Batman comic book series, that suit was awesome. So if you search Noel Batman, it's like he's got a pointy shoulders and ears, and the suit just seems rustic, and it just I loved it. So if you were to have the time to search that, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Is it Noel or Noel?
Noel, Noel, Batman.
Let's see. I've never heard of that. Hang on. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dang, dude, he's beefy. This dude.
But
He's got that. He kind of
they,
looks like.
yeah.
Yeah, he looks like Flashpoint Batman a little bit with the shoulder like cowl that comes out.
Wait, so what you're basically saying is that he looks a little bit like. Wait, so like that.
Yeah. Just like that.
Yeah. No. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, so that's it. No, that just gave me an excuse to add to my drawing, which is still up for sale. Just letting you all know.
And the price just goes up the longer the podcast goes on, because the more you'll add to it.
Exactly. I think it's gotten up to 0.2 cents or something at the moment. So, but hey, we can take our time. Awesome. Have you guys seen any of the latest movies at the moment? Like, so I'll kick it off with Steve. Have you seen any new movies that have come out?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of series, which have been very interesting.
Yeah.
And I can't for the life of me remember what they are now. Which is bad.
Nah, that's cool. No, it's cool, man.
But they were a couple of series on Prime, I think.
Yeah.
Very much geared around the supernatural. One of them was, and they were both very, very good. So I'll go back to my Google and you can talk to Hayden and I'll try to remember what they are.
Is it either Invincible or Heroes?
Oh man, no, Steve. You take your time.
No, don't say that to me because I could be here all day.
Steve, did you hear Larry? Larry, he asked if it was it Invincible? Were you watching Invincible?
There's
No.
2 on there.
No.
Heroes is another one, isn't it?
No. I'll have a look for you now.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Our wonderful producer, Larry Fish, ladies and gentlemen. No, that's cool. So, Hayden, have you seen anything new lately?
I have. I try to the ones that come out digitally. I try to watch. So last week I watched Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead with Dave the Animal
Oh,
Batista.
I saw that.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
do you watch it?
No, I've
I watched it.
seen that, but I have to watch these films when my wife is in bed because she's terrified of zombies,
Yeah.
and I've got to basically get her to go to bed for me to have a couple of hours on my own watching zombie films.
Dude, I do not like zombie movies, but this had such an interesting concept that I was like, dude, and it's got Batista. I was like, I'll watch it. I didn't love it. Like I really wanted to want to like it. I didn't really like it, but I appreciated what Zack Snyder was going for though. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like it just, yeah, yeah, I totally agree with you, man. Did you end up watching Zack Snyder's Justice League, Hayden?
Not yet. I still need to. I might watch it tonight after this. Actually,
What?
That's
No,
I know,
it's cool. No, it's
that is
it's
awesome.
really good. It's really good. Awesome.
so like
I watched-
I'm trying to.
yeah.
My thing is I'm one of those people like my favorite thing. One of my favorite things is just to watch movies, and I'm like I get like into it, so I don't want to have to like get up and like leave it. So I want to find a time that I can just watch it all the way through. And like not be interrupted, you know, but it's like 4 hours, so it's like, you know what I mean. So I've got to try to find like a. Hello?
At the film, it's encouraged to the first into like. Oh, can you hear me? Hello.
Oh yeah, sorry, it lagged on my side.
Oh, it's okay. It's all good. We all can be lagging buddies. So anyway, Zack Snyder recommends to watch the first two parts. It's broken up into like four parts. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's if you can't watch it all, just watch the first 2 hours, and then the next day you can come back and watch where you were up to. That's a good thing about it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. No, that's cool.
Sweet. Well, and then I also watched. Did you guys watch Mortal Kombat yet?
No.
No, I haven't had the opportunity to watch it yet, man.
Gotcha. That was if you like the games, you'll like it, but it's one of those movies that it's bad, but it's fun. You know what I mean? Like it's not a great movie, but it's really fun to watch. But other than that, yeah, I've tried to watch the new ones been coming out. Like I mean, obviously like Kong versus Godzilla. I watched that back when that came out.
So we haven't had the opportunity to watch those because they're not on Sky and they're not on in the cinemas. We can't only go to the cinemas from this week.
Oh yeah.
Well, oh wow, yeah. So just jumping back on board, guys. So I seen quite a lot of movies because I'm a support worker now, and you know a lot of these guys that I like to come and help and support, they want to go to a movie. I've seen nearly all the latest movies like Nobody, Godzilla versus Kong, and all these different movies. So it's awesome. But I just wanted to say I saw Godzilla versus Kong. I liked it, but there again, I didn't like it. Have you guys seen that?
Yes. And I completely agree with you. Like there was parts of it that I liked, but then like I thought that the movie that came before it, which was King of the Monsters, was so good. Like I loved that movie. And then I watched Kong vs. Godzilla, and it kind of felt like all the good stuff that they took from that movie, they just got rid of, and then like made it a whole nother different movie. Like it was good, but it wasn't like I just felt like it let me down.
Well, I kind of felt they took a lot from Batman v Superman, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
That's how I felt. I literally was sitting down going, okay, like the little girl was like pointing to, you know, Kong, and it's like the whole Martha scene again. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And it actually reminded me of a little bit of Batman v Superman. I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm like, this doesn't feel right. And I just kind of felt exactly the same. Like King of the Monsters was just whoa, like a spectacular, and what they did in this film just seemed to be completely whacked, in my opinion. I like there was parts that I found like, oh, this is cool, but was it actually a cool movie? No, in my opinion, I gave it like a 3 out of 10. In my opinion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I thought the action scenes were pretty cool, but there was a lot that was just like, well, it kind of felt like the plot was just kind of like weird, and they kind of felt like they just like didn't really care as much about the plot as like King of the Monsters had. Well, also, my big thing is there was a whole lot of stuff that King of the Monsters set up that they didn't that they overturned. So like for example, like in King of the Monsters, Godzilla, he's trying to be the alpha, but he only kills another monster if that monster is trying to out alpha him. But in Kong vs. Godzilla, they make it seem like if there's even another monster that exists, he has to kill it. And so I was like, okay, so like we're supposed to like root for this guy, and you gave us rules, but then you broke all the rules the next movie, and now he's a jerk. Like, you know what I mean?
The writers of that movie seem to like, I don't know, they hired bad artists, just people that like to draw bad photos to write the script. That's how I feel. They may as well get given me millions of dollars. Hey, I'm just saying.
Dude, there you go. Well, I'm interested to hear because you watched Army of the Dead, right, Phil?
I did. I did quite enjoy that. Because it was a new take. On like with Zack Snyder, like the fact that zombies, a lot of those, like there was a certain percentage of the zombies that actually had that somewhat of an intelligence and they could communicate, and like
Yeah.
some of them couldn't, and some did, and so that was quite different. Like the the fact that it was one of the scenes where spoiler alert, when they went up into Las Vegas, they needed to make a trade to sacrifice
Yeah.
someone to go in. I'm like, well, okay, and these zombies were actually pretty cool. The way that Zack Snyder took that approach, it was awesome, and man, that huge zombie guy, I think they called him Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus.
Yeah, that fight scene with him and Dave Bautista was spot on. I absolutely loved it. And I felt Dave Bautista, his acting has been getting a lot better each time. And I think he took this film because he wanted to try something different. And, with Zack Snyder, he's always experimenting and doing something different. And, that's what I liked about it, is that it was different. And, it's not. I have to hand it to Zack Snyder. There's so many zombie movies out there, and it's just seemed too cliche. And Zack Snyder didn't make it cliche. You have to hand that to him. He did something new, and the fact that when he did it new, it was unique, and that's what I loved about it. So
Yeah.
I think it was awesome, and you can't take that away from Zack Snyder. He did something that wasn't done before.
Yeah, well said. And I agree. And even though like I didn't really I think so I really enjoy Zack Snyder, but I think one of my biggest problems with Zack Snyder, even though I really love his movies, one of my big problems that I have with him is he kind of like tone wise, sometimes I feel like he doesn't quite know where he's going for the tone of a movie. And sometimes I feel like 1 minute it'll be over here and super serious, and next minute it's super like lighthearted, and it's kind of like jumps around a lot, you know what I mean? But no, my favorite scene of that entire movie, and it's when like all the strengths of Zack Snyder just come out, is the end helicopter scene when Zeus is in the helicopter and he's fighting Batista, and it's like flying, and it's like it's high like adrenaline, like you see the dust and the wind going.
Yeah, I love that scene.
It's
I love
so
it
good,
much.
and Zeus is like, and like the helicopter is like turning and stuff. And they jump off the building or whatever, and the daughter's trying. Dude, it's just like that whole scene was amazing, and even like it felt like Hans Zimmer score in the background. Like it sounded a lot like Man of Steel, kind of, but it was so good.
Yeah. I absolutely enjoyed it. You know, I can't wait to see, because apparently they're doing a prequel and a few sequels as well. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I know that Netflix has confirmed that they want to work with Zack Snyder again. I was like, yes. So I thought that was awesome. No, I can't wait. But hey, Steve, are you still searching the show?
Yeah, one of the series that I watched was Jupiter's Legacies.
Oh,
which
Oh.
I thought was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. And another one was called Shadow and Bone.
oh,
And I
Oh.
I thought that was really good concept. And it's about a sort of caste system whereby people who've got abilities are taken away to hone their abilities, and the people who haven't got abilities basically just go on in their daily lives. And there's this one young girl who's avoided the testing, and
Yeah.
she shows her ability part of the way through, and then gets taken off by this good-looking chap who purports to be everything, and says that he's gonna do good for the kingdom, but he's actually an evil menace, and it's really good. It looks as if it's going to lead into a really interesting story. So it's I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed Jupiter's Legacies as well. And another series which is on Netflix is Love, Death and Robots.
yeah,
Which
I got to
think
check that out.
I thought the first series was immense. It's loads of 15 minutes to 20-minute small films, and they're generally animated,
Man.
and they're about sci-fi gone berserk, and
Wow.
they're fantastic.
It's really good.
There's something like 20 odd episodes and in the first series, and 13 or 14 in the second, and I absolutely loved them.
Yeah,
Man,
they're
that's
very
awesome. I check him out, man. So now Larry, I know you can hear us. Our wonderful producer. Now you know what he's been watching.
Yes, now I know. I have a pen and paper and I'm taking notes. I wrote down.
Oh, awesome. Wait, did you say I know? That you're,
Oh, no,
when you said I know,
I'm
is that you
taking
were like,
notes.
I know, I'm a wonderful producer.
No, I'm taking notes on what to watch. Is what I'm doing here. Love, Death,
I'm
and
a
Robots.
wonderful producer.
Yeah, love, Death and Robots.
Love, Death, and Robots is a bit out there, though. Just prepare yourself. Like, it can be pretty gory, so just prepare.
Yeah,
There are a couple episodes I have skipped. I'm not gonna lie.
So can I share with you?
I watched them all the way through.
Can I share one major pet peeve I had with Godzilla versus Kong? Okay, the scene.
I would love to. I just wrote something down for you.
You guys are awesome. Look. So, do you remember the scene? Wonderful,
Sorry.
wonderful PROD. I got to put my name on. No, when Godzilla smashed the aircraft carrier, right? Kong was laying on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
He took up the first quarter of it. but then Godzilla's
Yeah.
tail comes and smashes it in half.
Yeah.
And if that was the case of the size of his tail, that means he was 5 times as big as Kong. But when they were together fighting, which was cool, they were the same size. There's no way
Yeah.
that
Well,
his
can we
tail
also-
could. I know it's a monster movie, but Mary and I were like, what the heck? There's no way that tail could smash the boat. They didn't scale the monsters
they changed
right.
sizes like 5 different times.
Yes.
Like,
all
I
through
when
the
they
noticed
go
movie.
that. I
to,
noticed
there
that.
were times that they were way bigger than a building. Well, like in Tokyo when they're fighting, there's times where they were bigger than all the buildings, and next thing you know, they're all like all the buildings are way bigger than them.
Yeah,
It's like-
Mary spotted all that. Pause it. Now go back. And like we literally ended up doing that. So anyway, that's all. I that drove me nuts about the movie. They didn't scale.
Dude,
there
that's
was
a great
different
point.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, when
like,
that
yeah,
tail-
well, sorry.
Anyway, that's all. Yeah, when that tail cut the boat in half, and then later they're standing same height. It didn't work. You know. Anyway.
Or the fact that they could both
Yeah.
fit on an aircraft carrier. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I was like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I noticed the aircraft carrier could hold them, and next minute his tail's not as big, but next minute it is.
Yes,
I'm like,
that's what I mean. It smashed
what's
the
going on
thing.
here?
Yeah. You noticed too. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
It's
No,
all good.
Larry,
We love
no,
hearing from
Larry.
you.
No, Larry, you're wonderful. Just no, don't ever shut
You're a
up.
wonderful producer.
Oh, good. No, that's awesome. No, wow. No, that's awesome. No, it was just so good, just to come back on here with you all. Man, it's just great to see everyone here. It's, after taking a couple of weeks off. Yeah, this has been one of the best highlights of this month, to be honest with you. So, hey guys, thank you so much for being such a to me and my family, man. I'm really, really thankful for all that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We really enjoy hanging out, talking to you. You're both of you are, well, all of you
I love
guys. I
it.
keep forgetting about Larry because I can't see him, but he's still there. But all of you guys are awesome dudes, and I always enjoy
Yeah,
getting to hang out with you guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
thank
sit here
you.
and
Like
smile
both
for
of you guys
half
are, yeah, awesome.
I do. I
Oh,
smile
good. Well,
nonstop
I-
listening
yeah.
to you guys, man. I really do. I
Wow.
love it.
Well, I just wanted to say, it's also like, you two guys that I do this with, you guys are awesome. But Hayden said, hey, you guys are awesome. But I just wanted to say Steve is wonderful. So I'm just wanted to separate Steve out to say that, you guys are awesome, but he's wonderful. So I just wanted to make that clear,
Phil's just trying to get the Steve Brownie points. Like, whatever.
You're just jealous that he likes me more, I hope.
You know what? Do we need to go to therapy? Like, Phil and I have to go to. I always felt like you were the favorite.
And you know what's funny? Hayden, you should have went, take that back.
Turn on. How dare you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just accepting that I'm awesome.
No, you're wonderful.
And I'm wonderful.
I know what you're saying, Steve, is that you don't have to say anything because you kind of feel that he likes you more. I know what you're playing.
Well, it was awesome chatting with you guys. I had a really good time.
No,
And
thank
me
you
too.
all so much.
Thanks very much.
I just wanted to quickly just do one thing. I wanted to dedicate this podcast to my father who passed away a couple of weeks ago. As I shared before, he was just a strong disciple of the Lord Jesus. He, lived his life to serve the Lord, and he was a hardworking man. I know I uploaded a post the other day with a memory. He worked with a broken ankle and just taped up his leg to continue working so he could still support his family and support my mum. And, he had a strong work ethic, and there was like, he just would just constantly just do anything for his family. And, the last 3 years of his life, he had a tragic accident that caused him to be a quadriplegic, but he still had that smile on his face, and he loved, loving the Lord Jesus, and that it was just awesome. But hey, just want to say thank you guys for that, and thank you for allowing me to share before the video started. But hey, thanks again, everyone, and hey, I appreciate you guys coming on again, and the band's back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Thin Lizzy says, the boys are back in town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
Right.
anyway, hey, yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. We'll catch up again soon. Bless you guys.
See you guys.
Bye.